know was that Mary Bell had seen Martin's body. She was one of the girls who had supposedly discovered him in the abandoned house alongside her 13-year-old friend, Norma Joyce Bell. The girls had actually been returning to the scene of a brutal crime. The day prior, 10-year-old Mary had lured 4-year-old Martin into the derelict building with the promise of sweets. Once inside, she strangled the toddler to death with her bare hands. Afterwards, she bragged to her schoolmates about what she had done, but because she was a known liar, her peers dismissed the boasting as childhood make-believe. Because her first murder went entirely undetected, Mary's urge to inflict pain only intensified. 2 months later, on July 31st, 1968, Mary and Norma were out wandering the neighborhood when they spotted 3-year-old Brian Howe playing in the street. The two girls led the unsuspecting toddler out to a desolate piece of wasteland, overgrown with weeds, hiding behind a scattering of large concrete blocks. It was there that Mary choked little Brian to death. After the murder, the girls acted completely unfazed. When Brian's frantic family began searching for him, Mary and Norma even volunteered to help his older sister look. They walked the neighborhood together, with Mary deliberately steering the sister away from the concrete blocks, insisting there was no chance the boy would be found there. When Brian's body was eventually discovered, there was no possibility of the police ruling it an accident. The details of the scene were deeply disturbing. The 3-year-old boy had the letter M crudely carved into his chest. His hair had been hacked off in uneven clumps, and his private areas had been severely mutilated. This time, the police launched a massive investigation, interviewing more than 1,200 local children. Neighbors reported seeing Mary standing outside Brian's home during the funeral procession, openly laughing and rubbing her hands together with excitement. When brought into the interrogation room, Mary tried to outsmart the detectives by concocting a story. She claimed she saw a local 8-year-old boy hitting Brian with a pair of scissors on the day of the murder. It was an arrogant blunder that completely exposed her. The boy she accused had a rock-solid alibi. He was at an airport miles away. More importantly, the police had kept the detail about the scissors strictly confidential. The only way an 11-year-old girl could have known Brian's body was defaced with scissors was if she was the killer. Norma eventually broke under pressure and confessed to the police, detailing how Mary had explicitly described the physical sensation of strangling a child and admitting that she had thoroughly enjoyed it. Forensic analysts of the body further revealed that the M carved into Brian's chest had originally started as an N for Norma, but being modified to an M for Mary, proving both girls had returned to the corpse with scissors. Both girls were arrested and charged with murder. During the trial, the British tabloids painted Mary Bell as a bad seed, an inherently evil monster, rotten to the core, but as modern psychology reveals, monsters are rarely born. They are made through horrific systemic trauma. Mary's home life was a chamber of horrors. Born to a 16-year-old mother who worked as a prostitute, Mary was hated from the moment she entered the world. Her mother reportedly told the midwife to take the child away and later even tried to give the baby to a random woman who wanted to